What up, Houston Texans fans? We got a big.
Coleridge Bernard Stroud the fourth.
Is that his name?
That is his
Yeah.
name. He
Remember it.
is,
Sign it.
yeah. I don't know where the CJ comes from, but look, all I know is he's legit. Everybody needs to quit hating on this man. Be happy
Yeah.
we have a quarterback.
Well, show.
What did I mean, I know a lot of people are like, y'all pump the brakes. It's just 3 games.
Everybody
It's
said
still true,
it's two
but
Well,
wins.
four
Calm down.
games now.
motherfucker, he just balled out. You think we ain't finna talk our shit? We done had bad quarterbacks for 3 years.
Exactly.
Yeah. Robert Griffin III tweeted out today. He says CJ isn't just the Texans franchise quarterback. He's a top 10 quarterback in the NFL already. The numbers back it up. The film backs it up, and he passes the eye test with flying colors.
I agree with that.
No.
And there's a lot of teams that are saying like, hey, this guy's legit. Like just from what you've seen, the poise, how he deals with adversity, the stuff he says in interviews, like they when they asked him what it meant, he was like, the city and fans deserve to feel special. So we want you guys to feel special, and that's why we
Yep.
win for you.
I'm so proud to wear my Texans.
I got
So
it tattooed on both of my arms,
it
bro.
makes it
Like,
worthy.
there it is.
I was wearing that shit anyway. I don't care. I am proud that CJ is our quarterback, though.
I am
Just
too.
think about all that time we were bullshitting about that Colts win. We wanted Bryce, yada, yada, yada. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
So glad we didn't get Bryce. That fool fumbled for a fucking return touchdown today.
Yeah, early 4 games, but it looks like we've gotten the guy that is right for our team, our organization for sure.
Yep.
The season total right now is 1,212 yards. Passes Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, and Andrew Luck for the second most yards through 4 starts to begin a career.
Insane.
Like,
Like
Did our
it's a whole culture change. You could
Mhm.
tell. Like it just fucking did. First off, I thought it was cool that like D'Amico and Bobby Slowick had like a pregame little huddle handshake thing. That was dope because they was like their teammates, their coach teammates, and that was dope. I
Yep.
forgot what else I was gonna
they they brought up that on during the game they were saying that there was a lot asked of the young players in this on this team, like I guess CJ, Will Anderson, Tank, even Michi and them, as they're kind of gonna be the ones leading this team with the veterans surrounding them, and you kind of see that with Petrie and those guys.
Now I remembered what I was gonna say. Uh, it is a culture change. Like think about it like this. Like how we people say D'Amico could get players to do whatever he wants, right? Let me prove it to you. Dalton
Yeah.
Schultz came from a situation where he caught like 10 balls a game.
hmm
Like he's used to get just running routes to catch him. Like he did some of the most phenomenal tight end blocking I ever seen in my life today. So to ask somebody to stop doing what you're doing and then do what I ask you to do, that shit is dope to me. That's how you know the team is different.
Yeah.
When they
Plus he
buy
caught the
in.
fucking touchdown from a fucking
Singletary,
yeah
that
a
was
backup
dope.
running back. That was tight.
This is
I
his best game that Dalton Schultz had today.
Yeah.
from all around, like the eye test and the numbers and the intangibles of what you don't see on the stat sheet. The run game was surprisingly really good.
Don't
Uh,
want to be the guy that said I told y'all so.
Nico Collins did his
Man.
thing. That O line, and
All
that
right.
was
They unleashed Amici for one play and he did it again. Like this doesn't make any sense to me.
it's right there. It's right
It's
there.
right there. He outplayed Tank Dell today on his one play.
Yeah,
Straight up.
I said it. Looking at the team today, I mean, we did go in thinking, hey, this defense is tough. You got to stop TJ Watt. They pretty much that defense was non-existent today against us. A
That's what
lot
I'm
of
saying. Like our O line did, they did their thing again. Like it was like Shaq Mason had a couple penalties. I think Kendrick had 2, Kendrick Green, but it's like I'm not upset with what y'all did. Y'all did really good today.
Yeah. I've seen a lot worse from more veteran offensive lines that are at full tact. Week 5, supposedly from what we're hearing, you get 2 of your big O linemen back. So that only benefits. Looks like Laramie Tunsil and Titus Howard are teaming up.
What about Juice?
Well, we got to figure out that yet. But that's just what I've heard so far through the grapevine of DJ being
enemy.
Yeah. So
that's pretty helpful.
But I mean, offensively, the team, it's kind of like what we've been saying in our videos. Doesn't matter what receiver it is. His security blanket is Nico Collins. We've kind of figured that out. But it's not like how others use security blankets in my eyes a bit, because he puts it like so casually in the only spot that Nico Collins can get it.
But that's why I say like Nico Collins and Tank are gonna fluctuate, because like Nico Collins he runs his routes. So like if the defense decides we're gonna take your shit away, then it's just like, all right, well then we'll let Tank Dale do Tank Dale shit. Stop that. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, we're not gonna let Tank Dale do Tank Dale shit. And it's like, well then we're gonna do our system. So it's like back and forth. And I like that because you know what you're supposed to be doing all the time. And last year we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight. I guess thinking about it from a football standpoint, I love that. That's great. It's going to win us games, and I'm stoked about it. Thinking about it from fantasy point of view, I think the best person to have on your team is going to be CJ Stroud. Probably. He's the one that's going to be getting the points. He almost rushed that one in today.
Should have been.
I thought he was in, to be honest.
I thought he was too.
Yeah.
Even the referee on the TV said they would have called that a touchdown. So
yeah,
that's some old bullshit.
Yeah, they were like, "Nah, it's too early." Red zone.
I mean, we put the ball in the end zone 3 times on that drive before we finally got one that counted. To me, that just lets me know like we're good. Like, we're moving in the right direction. This is what you want to see.
Yeah, I mean, looking at I guess the defensive side now.
Fucking nasty, son. Nasty. I could have swore I told some retard this morning that the Houston secondary is different. It's different good defense. And he was like, nah, good defense. Bullshit. We were so aggressive that Pickens didn't like it. Like we took George Pickens out of his game with our third run, our corner. You know what I'm saying? Like our secondary is good, bro. It's fucking good.
Pickett got hurt too.
He was arguing with people, talking shit to people because they weren't letting him do what he did. Oh my gosh, the communication and leadership with Petrie and Jimmy Ward out there was fun to watch. And then seeing you never know who's going to go off. Like all eyes are on Will Anderson because you want the young guy to do his thing. But nah.
That's why I like the linebackers now, because like when they were having like sideline huddle meetings, it was like D'Amico, Matt Burke, and Toa Toa. And I was like, all right, cool. Toa Toa is taking that kind of leadership role, right?
Yeah.
But then you watch the game and it's like, fuck, Christian Harris is nice. Like he's different good. So I feel like Christian Harris is like, motherfucker, just tell me where to be and I'm going to make it happen. So I like it. I really do.
Yeah. Toa Toa got praise all game from the analysts. They were like, this guy's been all over the field today. And he looks like he's coming into his.
Funny is the only person who didn't have a real impact on today's game was Will.
That's what I was gonna say. I didn't hear much about Will Anderson.
He almost got a touchdown.
Touchdown from him, but it's no bullshit.
But they did say that Will's one of those guys where, and I think JJ solidified it a bit, where he was saying that D'Amico's the type of coach where he can tell you stuff, but make it relatable to where he's young enough, like we said, for them to understand, but old enough to respect what he says. And then he said that like Will Anderson was like telling the defense today, like, hey, we're in the NFL, like do not take it for granted. And it's kind of crazy because, bro, you're probably one of the youngest on the team, and you got guys like Jimmy Ward and them be like, hell yeah, bro, like, yeah, we got you. And it's just like, that's impactful for CJ on one side and Will on the other side, for your vets to be like, hey, we're buying in on this shit. Like,
And in all fairness, it was a couple plays that Grenard made that happened because Will pushed it that way. Like I seen literally Pickett roll out that way. He was like, fuck, here comes Will. He rolled out and Grenard got the tackle. And I was like, all right, cool. Like you did do some shit. I was just fucking around. I wanted like 4 sacks today. And
yeah. I mean, it was a good game though. Really good game. 30-6.
Stevie Nelson balled out, son. He balled out. He had the interception. The play before that, he tackled Najee in the open field, solo dolo. And then he had assisted on a tackle for loss before that. I was like, that dude, that corner literally controlled that drive. That's dope to me.
And the one thing is, our team has been decimated by injuries. It was so bad that people were literally asking the Texans why they didn't put Tunsil on like IR if he's going to miss 4 games, and they said we only have 8 spots, and we're pretty sure we're going to need those other spots. So it's that bad, but guys are stepping up. Nelson's stepping up.
Shaq Griffin balled the fuck out today.
In Stingley's absence, he was like, hey, I'll hold this seat for him until he gets back here. Let's go. And it just shows how much these guys are buying into the system of D'Amico and his coaches. And I mean, praise to Bobby Slovak too, like pulling stuff out of his bag that I did not expect.
That was cool, right?
I was like, this is Texans football now? Like, I'm not used to that. I'm used to running 3 times and then kick a field goal.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
For real.
Excuse me, run 2 times, get sacked on 3rd down, and punt that hoe.
Anything else, I guess, to add on the Texans game? I mean,
we just got to keep it up.
You got to get healthy.
Yeah.
For one. I think it's important to not get too ahead of yourself. Like don't start putting an expectation on the team just because we're doing good. Yeah. But kind of take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as long as we're not like shooting ourselves in the foot and we're consistently playing good and being competitive for once, that's all I'm good with. Like, that's all I care about.
I mean, the division's wide open at this point. Everybody's tied 2-2. It's anybody's spot now.
Do you think through 4 weeks, with what you've seen from each team, does Houston have a chance to win this division?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
100% agree with that. That's, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, all right, we're in this bitch. Like, we can play for this division.
To me, the only thing that hurts was losing to the Colts. But if you tie it up, then statistically speaking, if you have a tie with them, there you go. It's broken, no matter. But if you just outbeat them, I mean, some of these teams today, tight ends, I give you your props for beating the Bengals, but I mean, they kind of beat themselves also. Jaguars, we beat you at your house. And then the Colts, we'll get our revenge when it matters. But
you know how I'm going to steal your phrase, bro. The story writes itself. Like, we have 3 division games to end the season, and I think that they'll be for the division. That'd be so dope if Houston and Tennessee play the last game of the season for the division.
That'd be sick. Oh, that'd be sick. I mean, we see it all the time in our teams for some reason. That's how it tends to go. The nail biters.
Damn it! I just said don't put expectation on it, and I did. My bad.
I mean, hey, it's good win for the city. Good win for the fans. Happy JJ Watt Day. Good to see him in the facility again. Hope to see him more. I mean, fans may get their wish. Coach JJ may come out one day.
Just hang out, bro. They'll just let them pay you to hang out.
He said that he does. People send him videos and he critiques them and he gets paid for it. And he's like, I like doing that more because I can do it on my sofa. So I don't see a coaching job in his future anytime soon right now.
He got a side hustle going.
Yeah. Houston, enjoy the win. It's a good day for Houston sports. Enjoy CJ. We have a quarterback. Protect him. Do what you got to do. Light your candles to make sure he stays healthy all season.
That ain't no lie.
Yeah. Well, like, subscribe to the network. We got you covered on all Bayou City Boys, Houston sports teams, Rockets, Astros, Texans. It's going to be a busy October with all three teams playing. So make sure you check us out here. We'll be doing a video on next week's against the Atlanta Falcons. So make sure you be on the lookout. Other than that, we're out of here, Houston. Enjoy this cold front coming in. We out.
Later.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.